and welcome to another video. It is storytelling time. I love telling stories that are fragrance related. People love hearing them, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, is tell you another fragrance related story. Now, this one is centralized on my wedding that I just had. Now, Becky and I, we got married in Florida, specifically Anna Maria Island, which is right off the beach of the Gulf Coast, and it's a fantastic place. So, in preparation for the wedding and in preparation for everything, there are, wedding gift giveaways or, table favors almost. That usually leave at a place, at the table place, and people pick them up. And after they're done, eating and they leave the wedding, they take it with them. So our gift to our wedding party and everyone who came to our wedding, we wanted to make scent related, and I got this one. And so what I ended up doing was I ended up buying, I think it was like five, not, I don't want to call them flacons, but yeah, big bottles of Mugler cologne, from the house of Terry Mugler. And they were just like, I think it was like, how much, I forgot how many ounces it was, like 10 ounces or something like that. I forgot the exact ounces, but anyways, with those 10 ounces, I went ahead and I went and decanted all of them into I think it was into these bottles here that I'm going to show you right now. Sorry, I had to take that one out, but I went ahead and decanted them into these suckers, right? So you can see that right here. So it popped off. Our color was green for the wedding, and so this is what we had ordered. And I went ahead and filled up these suckers. About 250 of these suckers I filled up and decanted. It was quite an undertaking, but either way. So we had that in the little gift pouch that we gave them, as well as some fair trade chocolate, and we also put in some incense, right? I don't have any of the incense that are lying around here. They come in like a little cone, right? So here is the fail overall from my family. Now, in general, despite the fact that they know that I do fragrance reviews, nobody really, or I won't say nobody, but a couple people really didn't catch on that this was an actual fragrance and it was an actual scent, because we didn't label them or anything like that. We just gave them to them like this, right? So a couple people thought it was hand sanitizer, right? So they, popped it off and were spraying their hands and rubbing their hands like it was hand sanitizer. They realized, oh, this smells great, but this is not really doing it as far as a hand sanitizer goes. And then a couple of them, I don't know what the hell they were thinking it was, but a couple of them sprayed themselves in the eye. I thought that, like, they, popped it off and were, I guess, fiddling with it, and they sprayed themselves in the eye. And then, as far as the incense goes, a couple of people didn't know what the incense was. They're like in these little cones, and you burn them. A couple of people didn't know what those were either, and so they tried to eat them rather than do anything. So, I personally can't believe it, but it happened. It happens, and there was a little bit of, mishap for that. So, just a little note to yourselves, if you're going to do that, in hindsight, we probably should have, put in a small little note in the bag that said what was actually in the bag, and maybe they would have, avoided that, or possibly, labeled each and every one of these, even though I really didn't want to label 200 plus of these little decant things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so that's pretty much my fragrance story, wedding related. Revel in my mishap for it. I still can't believe how they thought it was hand sanitizer, but I guess I'm just too deep into the fragrance world to realize my own folly. All right, so thanks guys, thanks for listening. Take care of yourselves and have a great day.